So hey guys, it's me, Brittany B. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a nice pretty Valentine's Day look with my pretty model, my best friend Ranisha. Say hi. Right. So today we're going to be using a couple of different palettes today because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette, which is really, really nice. Oh god. Which is my top face. So now I'm gonna prep her skin with a little hydration. She has really, really dry skin, so I'm gonna use a little bit of charged water spray from MAC all over it. Then I'm gonna apply a little bit of a natural Radiance primer moisturizer. So now I'm gonna respray her skin with the hydration spray one more time before I start her eyebrows. So alright, I'm gonna be using Spike Eyebrow Pencil from MAC on her eyebrows with a little bit of Girl Boy because she's blonde and I wanna lighten her eyebrows a little bit. I'm gonna comb her brows all the way up in the same direction. Then I'm gonna line under her brow. So I'm just filling in the hair and when the hair grows and what direction it is. But she has very, very full brows, so she doesn't really need much. So now I'm going to blend out the concealer under her eyebrows. Now I'm going to outline the top eyebrow with my concealer. You don't have to dye your eyebrows when you have blonde hair. You can just get a brow gel and just apply it on top of your eyebrow. So now I'm gonna prime her lids with concealer because I'm gonna start her eyeshadow. Tapping motion, always tapping motion. I'm gonna set her eyelids with the setting powder because I don't want her eyes to crease. I'm also applying translucent powder on her nose and her forehead because it gets a little bit shiny, and I want that to be matted before I put on her foundation. So now we're going to be moving on to the eyes. I am going to be using the Too Faced palette Pretty Rich first. I'm going to be using its designer eyeshadow on her lids, which is a light color, like an ivory, as a base. Also going to be taking its Cashmere from the Too Faced palette. Apply it in her crease area. Because I do want this eye to be very light, but I do want to have a little bit of a dramatic more on her center of her lid. Pink eyeshadow, the Masquerade Mini by the Juvia Flawless eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the Bori eyeshadow all over her lid as well. Put that right on top of it is Cashmere eyeshadow. And I'm kind of going to do a diffuse look. Just in her crease area to darken up the pink a little bit, but just in the crease area. So I'm just doing a back and forth motion, just in her crease area with the same color. Now that both of the eyes are well blended out, I'm going to add in a little bit of a darker pink. I'm going to add in this Duo. Just a little bit in the same crease area. I add a little bit of definition, but I still want to keep the bright pink. But I don't want to darken it too much. of the chai. Just in the bottom crease area. Purple, so I'm gonna just mix these two colors right here to kind of give me like a deeper purple. And I'm gonna apply that a little bit on her lid, a little bit, but not so much on the whole entire lid. Eyeshadow from MAC. Just a little bit on the top area right here. I'm just gonna blend it out. She never wears bright colors like this, so this is gonna be completely different from her normal look. So now I'm going to use a concealer, NC20 from MAC, just to cut out a cut crease on her lid. Because I'm going to apply a light shadow and I'm going to apply a little bit of glitter. Cut out a little bit of a section with concealer on her lids. I'm going to just blend it out before I apply the eyeshadow and the glitter. You don't have to use concealer to do a cut crease. You use anything gel-like or cream-like, it's fine. You don't have to use concealer. You use eye primer, whatever you choose. I'm going to apply some highly selective for the Pretty Rich palette on her lid. Palette is actually better with your fingers, but I have long nails so I can't tap it, but it comes out better with your fingers. So now that the highly selective is all over her lid, I'm going to apply a little bit more Rule to blend those two shadows out, and then we're going to add the glitter. Back to the adding a little more Bori up top right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the Diamonds for Breakfast eyeshadow glitter, which is this silver one right here. I'm gonna wet my brush with a little bit of the Charged Water setting spray from MAC. I want the glitter to really pick up. Since I'm not using my fingers, I'm using a brush. And I'm gonna apply that right on top of the pink shadow. Apply a little bit of it's designer white eyeshadow with the Clutch Your Pearls in her corner of her eyes. These two right here. Eyes take the longest to do when you're doing your makeup. Foundation and contour highlight are easy. The eyes take about like 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes longer. In the corners again. Dark carbon black eyeshadow in the crease a little bit just to make it a little bit more dramatic, but the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to do a little eyeliner on the bottom and top, and then I'm going to pop a little bit of lashes on. Smoke out under her eye with the same glory from the beginning of the video. Look at this. Going to add a little bit of the carbon as well. Hey guys, so off camera I applied the Prim Beauty lashes. You can get these on the Prim Beauty website or Instagram. I'm going to be giving you guys that info when I'm done with this video, okay? Now I'm going to apply the foundation, the NARS the Natural Radiant foundation in medium 4 Barcelona. Let's go. This foundation gives you really great hydration if you have really dry skin. She has a little bit of redness on her cheek, so that's why I'm going to apply most of her coverage, but she has really nice skin. So I'm not going to put a lot of foundation on her, very lightly. I'm going to also spray my Charged Water. Highlight, contour, and conceal. I'm going to use the Too Faced concealer, Born This Way, Nude Beige, Natural Beige, and Snow. And to contour her, I'm going to be using NW43 and NW40 from the concealer palette from MAC. Now make a fishy face. I'm just gonna contour very lightly. Okay, I'm doing the same exact thing. Contour her cheekbone, jawline, nose area, forehead. I'm gonna blend everything out again. Upward motion when I'm doing the cheek area, because you don't want to blend downwards. It makes your face look a little bit more round than you want it to be. You want it to look more chiseled. So you're gonna go upwards, blend upwards. I'm just applying a little bit of the darker shade on her forehead and her nose to blend out. I bring foundation down to the neck because sometimes the contour or your foundation is really, really darker. It's okay, you just bring it down a little bit. So you can look one color. Okay, so she does. Skin is looking great. Upward motion again as well. Same side, different side, same thing. And you want to bring the foundation down onto your neck as well. Your cream contour can be brought down your neck as well, your powder, whatever you choose. Just make sure everything is well blended and it looks one color. So now I'm gonna apply the concealer under her eye. I love to mix concealers. So I might mix more than just these two. I might mix a little bit of something else from MAC. I'm not sure yet. So now I'm gonna apply the natural beige first. This is great for dry skin. I use this concealer as well. So I'm highlighting, as you can see, with the natural beige all over. I'm gonna spray my setting spray again. Tap motion, tap motion. So I'm gonna put the concealer that I put under her eye just under her cheekbones. Just the excess from the brush that I'm using from the concealer from under her eye under her cheekbones. Just to give it a little bit of a highlight, a little bit of definition. Same thing on the other side. Once I blend out. Don't worry about the eyeshadow that you put under the eye. You can always go back afterwards, which I will do after that. Now, she's all set. Now I'm gonna set her whole entire face with setting powder. I'm gonna use the Starr setting powder, also the RCMA powder, setting powder as well. So those two are my favorites. I mix both of those. I love this, I live by it. You should get it, that's from MAC. I like to apply a lot all over the face on a sponge, and I just tap it everywhere. I start with the forehead. It does get a little messy, but it's okay. It does that's the way. Just have a brush on hand just to take away all that extra powder that you're gonna have left on inside of her face. If you really get oily on your nose or on your cheekbones, this powder is amazing. I'm gonna look up again. Personally like these two powders mixed together on my clients and myself. RCMA on the bottom I just apply. Okay. Now she's all set. I'm gonna spread her around one more time. While this sets in a little bit, I'm gonna go back over her brows just with the Girl Boy brow gel. Now I'm gonna go in with a contour, her foundation powder, as well as a little bit of blush. So I'm going to be using medium dark from Mineralize powder from MAC. Also medium tan Mineralize powder from MAC. I also will be using the Studio Finish powder in medium. And I'm going to be using Blunt Blush Contour from MAC as well as Harmony Blush. So the first powder I'm going to use is going to be the medium plus Studio Finish loose powder all over her face. Now I'm going to go in with a little of the medium tan to contour. I start on the cheek area and I go towards the forehead and then I bring it back down to her chin. I like to do a cheek. You can say you can make a number 3 if you want. So you start here, bring it down to her ears, bring it back to her cheeks, and then bring it back down to her jawline. That's how I give a nice natural contour where you don't see any streaking. It's just very, very light. Some people like a dark contour, some people like a more of a natural. It's up to your client. Same thing for the other side. And remember, we put a cream contour under it, under the powder contour, so it's already gonna look like she has a contour before I can apply the powder, so you don't really need to put too much powder. Just go over it very lightly. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the blush on her cheeks. Snowflused highlighter from MAC, which is like an iridescent of pink and gold. Very pretty. I like to spray my highlights. It comes out more intense. I'm going to spray the face one more time. I use this a lot because it really, really hydrates the skin. If you have really, really dry skin, it's the best. And it makes the skin look more flawless. So I use this all the time throughout my whole makeovers. So I'm applying a little highlight. So I tend to go in a little bit. And it's so now I'm gonna just fix under her eye a little bit with the eyeshadow. I'm gonna apply the Bori again just to smoke it out a little bit more, make it more pink. Because that concealer and powder got on it a little bit, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of that here. She loves eyeliner, so I'm gonna put a little eyeliner on top of her lid, and then we're gonna do her lip, and she's gonna be pretty much done. I'm using the Point Black liner, liquid glass from MAC. Everything I use is waterproof. Eyeliner just kind of finishes the look, gives it more of a dramatic finish. You don't have to always put eyeliner, but I love eyeliner. And this is for Valentine's Day, so you want to be really, really dramatic as much as you can. And make sure you go over your lash line with your liner. You don't want to see your eyelashes and your liquid liner. To her lip, and we're pretty much done. So like I said, it's a Valentine's Day look, so I want everything to be pinky. So we're gonna do a little bit of Heroine Lipliner mixed with a little magenta liner with the lipstick Pink Nouveau and the Nicki Minaj limited edition Baby All Right lipstick as well. Heroine is like a more of a pinky purple, so I'm not gonna make it really, really dark. I'm just gonna kind of fade it out on her lips a little bit because I want it to be a pale pink. I don't want it really too bright because her eyes are so dramatic. I don't want the lips to be as dramatic. Just like a soft pink. I like to tone down the lips a little bit, but you can have a dramatic lip, whatever you choose, it's your preference, but we're gonna do a light, soft lip. My trick is with lip liners, I love to overdraw my lips or any other of my clients, so I go over the lip. You don't want to see the difference from your lip line and your top lip, so you just have to blend it out. Same for the bottom. I'm gonna apply the Baby's All Right first. It's like a pale pink. Then I'm gonna apply a little bit of ChatterBox on top. It's a little bit of a brighter pink, but it has a little bit of a shine to it. Just on the bottom lip. And then we're gonna do a little bit of Sugarrimmed Dazzle-Glass on top. It has the iridescent in it as well. I forgot I had a little bit of Silverdusk highlighter. I'm gonna apply that here. Time. Now guys, what do you think of the finished look? I'm gonna